Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. Now we've got an icon on the channel today. This is not a Porsche, this is a RUF.
This is my RUF BTR2, a 1995 RUF with its own VIN number. And how that came about was in 1981, RUF automobile received a manufacturer's certification from the German Federal Vehicle Offices. In 1987 also became an approved manufacturer recognised in the US. RUF cars were no longer Porsches, they were RUFs with their own VIN designation. RUF essentially took a Porsche and did their own thing. They also continued to tweak Porsches for customers, so now you can own a RUF modified Porsche, or you can own a RUF. In 1993, which is this generation, with no turbo Porsche yet available from the factory, RUF appeased the fans with the BTR2. This particular car's one of 18 made worldwide and one of only 5 right-hand drive. It was first delivered to Singapore in Riviera Blue. Then it went to New Zealand because they couldn't import it to Australia because the customs at the time had no designation for RUF. It ended up in New Zealand for a couple of years and then was re-imported into Australia. By 1995 you could get a Porsche 993 Turbo, but it was all-wheel drive. And for some people, controlling the tail is all the fun with a 911. This car has 420 horsepower and a top speed of 307 k's an hour. 0 to 100 is 4.1. New pistons, camshafts, injectors, and a remapped Bosch Motronic CPU accommodated a K27 turbo operating at 11.6 psi of boost. Wheels are RUF distinctive 5-spoke design, 18 by 8.5 inches at the front and 18 by 10 inches at the rear. Deeper bumpers were used on the front and rear. Through its history, RUF seems to have presaged some of the actions of Porsche. The tail of the BTR2 would be one of those occasions. That deep tail cavity housed a larger intercooler. Apparently RUF provided the metrics on the downforces with this tail to Porsche, and they ended up using something similar on the 993 Turbo S. Twin nose grills also appeared later on the 996 GT2. I've owned the car for 3 years. I got it from a company in Melbourne called Porsche Den, and he deals in high-end Porsches. It's got such a reputation in the trade, you know, having very unusual and high-end Porsches, collectibles. When Matt got hold of this car, I happened to see it there, and as soon as I saw the RUF number on it, I thought I might like to have that, and I'm certainly glad I did. It's certainly more user-friendly than the 964 Turbo, and I think it's more, and I've had a 930 Turbo, and I think it's more user-friendly than that. It is a manual, but it doesn't have a clutch.
But it's missing a pedal.
It is missing a pedal. So you basically change as a manual car, but you don't use a clutch. It's much more like a normal manual Porsche. I had a Sportomatic, you know, this from memory, this is much different. RUF's mantra of liking the narrow body car, so it's based on a Carrera 2. Surprisingly, it's very comfortable to drive in, and basically lived in Sydney for the last 20 years.
That's a massive intercooler. Of course, all the stickers and all the decals are different because it's not a Porsche.
Yeah.
And even down on the fuse box down there, I don't know if we can see, it's got a RUF badge on it there. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Really surprised with the car. With the K27, I did expect either turbo lag or it to be really offensive kind of when it came on, but it is so smooth. Torque all the way through the rev range. It does go all the way through the rev range, so we've had some fun driving it. The car's beautiful, and that gear shifter and the shifting mechanism with the electronic clutch, not being your standard by any stretch the Tiptronic. It is a manual, but very interesting drive, and it is just a manual without that third pedal. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. We have absolutely loved visiting this car. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you later, guys. See ya, bye.